These niggas think I'm motherfucking playing. I'm official. Watch this shit.
LSB Mic Podcast Show. Got a real serious topic today, but before we start, we're going to introduce Dante, Mar, BU, and we got a co-host today by the name, I call him Quincy. That's my boy. He used to have like a little P. Diddy chain, whatever. We're gonna bring Q all in. That's Q. We going in.
Ah man, the first dark skinned boy.
We gonna let Q introduce
yourself and what you do and who you are.
What up? This is Miz the Grizz, New Trees representing to the fullest trees. Y'all know what time it is. I'm here with my brothers, light skinned boys.
So
I used to be light skinned, you know.
You must with the bars, the sun. So Q, what's the name of your YouTube and all that? Like, give everybody the whole rundown to it.
I got a I got a YouTube channel, New Trees Music, New Trees TV. You know, it's pretty much music, is food, skits. And all that other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Good time.
Hey.
Good time.
And then you can also catch me on my brother's channel, JL Jupiter TV. You know, doing our thing, eating on there as well.
So how did you get into that?
Yeah, how did y'all get into this? What made y'all go from y'all platform was strictly music at one point,
right?
And y'all transitioned into the food world. Y'all started out as a trio doing it. Now you branched out on your own, and it seems like it's becoming y'all finding a way to make it work.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, always been an eater, man. You know what I'm saying? We just never recorded. Right? I would always take pictures of food and stuff like that.
I understand.
We all got
dad bod. That nigga got dad.
I got a beer keg, man. Listen.
So get into that. How did what made you want to branch out? Y'all was doing it as a trio. Pandemic hit. Now we see you actually. You on your own now. You actually on your own.
Did you branch off, or y'all just like?
I mean, we always kind of branched off a little bit. I mean, we all are a team,
right?
But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like during this pandemic, you know what I'm saying, you either got to get creative enough to keep your stuff going, or you either fall back. So as a collective trio, if you can't all come together and do something together, you got to do something separately just to keep your momentum going for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if I could step out and I could go branch off and do something, you know what I'm saying?
Still gotta eat.
Yeah,
you still gotta eat.
JL doing this thing, you know, Prime doing this thing, you know, Prime a pescatarian, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when it all come back together, it's all gonna come back together again. But right now we have to branch off.
You had to get used to saying that word pescatarian, right?
That shit hard.
Pescatarian.
It was always easy to me. I can't spell it either. I tried to spell it. I was like, I'm like, man, shit.
Well, just wanted to ask you about that. Like, as far as, y'all transition, it seems like, I said, it was three of y'all. It was always moving, pandemic hit. Now, I see you actually doing your own thing. You starting to move.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You got your views
too. You getting your views up and everything now. So,
good right now.
Congrats on that.
Congrats on that. Handshake on that one. Congrats on that one.
So, before we even get to the topic, we gonna shout out our brand ambassadors.
Yes,
Y'all forgot we were doing this program. We have not stopped doing this program. We're gonna start with our drinks. We are drinking the pineapple Henny drinks from the Lemonade Queen. These shits bang.
Bang.
Yep.
If you want to get with her, we're gonna put her information up
I can taste
Instagram, and y'all can holler at her for drinks. She's starting to make food. Get at her. Also, we're gonna tell y'all about, if you like designer drawers, we have the Legacy brand we're gonna put up there today.
Sure.
There's a company out of Virginia. Two brothers decided to make some designer wear.
I need me a pair.
Men and women. So, you like designer underwear? Legacy, where is that?
I haven't paid attention. Yeah, some drawers.
So,
with the start of the show, the start of the show, before we start, anybody that's going to be a host or a guest or whatever in our joint, we start off with shots. So, to your success, to everybody, our success that's coming.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
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 That was apple juice. Nah, I'm
So
Today, oh my bad.
go ahead.
It's a topic.
Do what you do.
Yeah, my bad.
Do what you do. Go ahead. Get it.
So today is going to be a real serious topic. You know what's going on in the world today about police brutality. We want to touch up on that and the whole rioting thing that's going on. You know, everything all in one, the black on black crime and police killing us and all that. It's going to be all bit on one. It's going to shorten it out.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's going to shorten it out. But we just want to jump on that topic today because it's getting real big everywhere in the world today. You know, and this is Dante's topic. And this is what he wants to talk about. And this probably only going to be just one big episode today. And we got Q in here, so everybody just going to get their point of views about it.
So we all black men. Different variations, be it skin color.
I'm the black man in here, man.
So we can even butter experience somebody today. So we can even jump to that now. So as a black man, do you feel like because your skin is darker, you've been treated differently than a light-skinned black man? You feel like you got more unjust treatment than a light-skinned black man?
Can't say that. I mean, you know, they might see me in the car and see, a dark-skinned guy riding by, you know what I'm saying, and pull me over, but nah, I can't say that. Black is black, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I experienced that today on my social media, where I actually got into little arguments with people because they're saying now some people are getting to a point where it's like it's a difference between a light skinned guy getting stopped or whatever and all that between a darker skinned guy, and I was like, how? I was like, I get the same treatment as y'all do.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Hey, yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. And somebody actually told me that. Yeah, you never experienced none of that. I said, I lived in the hood my whole life.
Unless you're light skinned dude that look white, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
But other than that, nah, it's the same thing. It's the same struggle.
I think like you said, I think it's the same struggle. I've experienced a whole lot of stuff. I done got even beat up from the cops way back in the day. So, like, I just don't understand how now we're taking it to a point where it's just about skin color. Like, oh well, we're getting treated different than light skinned people. That's not the case. And it's more so about we got to talk about the whole thing about these cops. Some of these bad cops that's doing what they're doing right now.
And so I had a whole conversation about this like the last couple of days. So
Right.
it was more is the problem with cops per se or with the street cops?
Mm.
All right, so
What's the difference? Because it has to be clarified in something like that.
Before we get,
I like that.
So you're out of us, the host on the show. You only go by, you believe stats and what you see.
I go by.
You need facts.
Not facts. It's more of a feeling type thing.
So we're gonna have a demographic pop up right now, and it's gonna say that white cops kill white men more than they kill black men.
Well, no, it's not. It's not that. My thing is, if we are protesting, if we are rioting, do whatever we want to do, is it because of white cops or cops?
I get what you're saying.
All right, so
I'm gonna
I
be
get
honest
that.
with you.
I get that because it's like before you go kill.
Because we can always say we got good cops and bad cops.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because I get when I got pulled over by a white cop, and I'm just being honest, I got treated better than I did by a black cop.
Absolutely, yes. Every time I got stopped in Canada
And
by
that's
a
crazy.
black cop,
It was always an
bigger
attitude.
problem than anything.
Right, and it was always an attitude.
Yes.
Get out the car. I'm like,
Yes.
And then I got into it.
And that's
with a
just
black
my
cop one
experience.
time.
That's just my experience.
I got into it with a black cop one time because I'm like, bro, like we supposed to be like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm not your bro. I'm like,
Y'all make it seem like Bernie Mac on Don't Be a Menace to South
oh
Sudan.
yeah.
Hurt you, black Go.
He said, I can't stand that goddamn black ass Wesley Snipes.
Burst the wall. Back and forth. Verticals. Neck.
So I'm gonna touch on what you said. You can't. It's not when you talking about it, now it's pretty much it's white cops doing injustices to black men.
Mm-hmm.
But there is no rule book on protesting or rioting. So when you protest and you riot, the cops look at themselves as a brotherhood.
Right.
So that's why you don't
Absolutely,
have other cops policing other cops. You have them saying they would police them, but you don't have them policing them.
Absolutely.
So when you're going to protest or you're going to riot, yes, we're rioting the whole goddamn system. Everything is a problem.
And that's what people need to realize. You're going to ride the whole system.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
Instead of that, people want to sit here and
They
say
lose
it's
it.
white cops. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Like, oh,
it's
Alright, so
everybody.
black cops as well, too.
Right, no, see the difference is the black cop not killing you.
Man.
That's the difference. The black cop may treat you different because he in the inner city, so he know how he handles you differently, but you still live.
Yeah, I was saying, it's been a couple of
black cops.
No, but are you alive? You ain't seeing black
No,
cops.
but
You're not seeing black cops.
it's not
It ain't as big nationally.
It's not me,
You
though.
don't see as many instances right now of black cops killing black men. No, they may rough you up, they may rough house you, they may talk to you differently, but you still go
Because
home.
Bro,
If
you
you're a
gotta
black
look at it
cop-
like this. It's
Some
going
black
black
cops
on
have
black, and I hate they're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. I don't give a fuck. Black on black crime is not gonna get more publicity than the black on white crime.
Yes. Because it's a race.
It's not.
And you
That's
know
what
who
America
you
built.
know who
It's
raises
not.
up more?
So
No,
it's
us as
been some
people.
black cops that did some shit.
All right,
That
man.
it's just not gonna get the more
So-
publicity
so-
because
so-
like, yo, you're getting rid of the niggas
So,
for
man,
us.
so who do you riot? The system.
The
Right?
whole system.
I
You
agree.
riot
I
the
agree.
fucking
Yes.
system.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying now their ride is more so that they're
No,
hitting places that don't even
No,
got
Got
nothing to do with it. or none of that. Yeah.
Do you support rioting?
I support. I'm in support of.
Is it a yes or no?
We gonna
Yes.
go around.
Yes,
Do you support rioting?
Not really.
You support rioting.
I'm
Do
gonna
I
tell you.
support rioting? I'm a 50-50.
That's what I'm saying. Not really.
Why I'm gonna say I'm 50-50?
50-50.
The rioting that most people do, it's not planned, it's not organized,
Right.
it's off of anger.
Right.
You cannot riot
So,
off of
bang,
anger
right?
because you
Right.
have no
I got you right.
plan for anything.
So
Now,
I
you
understand
plan.
that. How there is. So how can you plan with no rule book? You're going off
No,
emotion.
apologize.
So
I do approve of rioting. I'm sorry. I'll think about looting.
Looting
Yeah.
is part of
Yeah.
looting.
That's different.
Looting
All right.
is-
So since you say it like that, I don't do with the looting. I
Yeah.
get that. So
I
rioting,
do the
I do.
rioting, yeah,
Yeah,
looting
rioting,
part
I
of
do. Like,
Looting is
but you gotta
stealing.
riot the right thing.
Yes,
Yo,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
There is no playbook to how you riot.
It's not about a play.
It's not about.
There's no. You can't sit there and say, "Art, you know what? The best way to do it is do this and other." No,
Yes,
the best way to do it
is a way.
All right,
So let's say
so let's.
I have a thing in my head where let's say something happened in Camden right now,
Yeah.
and the whole city is up in uproar.
Mhm.
You know the best thing to do?
What's that?
Have a riot. You do whatever you want to do.
Right.
Don't do it in Camden. Do it in Cherry Hill because they're the people with the money and they're the people that's going to probably make more change than what's going on in Camden. They want the city back.
Right.
They want the city back.
They
They
want
want you to
They
burn the
want
city
you to
down.
burn it down. Exactly.
No, I understand what you're saying.
So that's a plan.
Yeah, but you right now.
That's a plan.
Right now, if you look at what's going on across the world right
Yes.
now, this man was murdered on what, Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
By Saturday, we had the greatest protest in the history of the world.
Camden?
No, the greatest protest across the world. Across the world, we had the greatest
I
protest.
wouldn't
Not,
say it was the
not,
greatest.
no,
I mean,
it
I would
is.
say it was
His-
biggest.
Historically, it's
But
the greatest.
It's the biggest,
No,
but it
I
wasn't
see.
the greatest.
I seen like water hoses out.
Yeah,
People
it
getting
wasn't the
water hoses and
greatest.
shit like
No.
that. I'm like,
You see, when I say the greatest, you never had this much unity on a topic. You haven't seen it.
People
let
tired.
me tell you something.
We had
Let
great.
me tell you something. Unity.
Name, all right, listen. I'm gonna give you the floor. Answer this question: yes or no. We had Martin. We had Malcolm. We had Huey. When did anything touch almost 35 or more states?
But you know why? Because the time that you're talking about, it wasn't as publicized. It
Social
wasn't
media
social
and
media.
all that,
It wasn't
you know what I'm
TV.
saying?
All that
So-
stuff or whatever.
it's
So
big
now,
media
so
now.
since you're saying it or whatever, we don't know what happened back then
Right.
because we have videotapes.
You
Just
said
like
we don't know what could have been back then.
absolutely yes.
Right.
Just like right now, we don't know if it was a whole bunch of cop killings or we can only say, hey, this is what's in the history books. But It could have been cop killings all day, every day. Now it's just being televised. Now it's just being recorded.
Even some of them is still not even all the way televised.
Yeah.
All right, so
You feel me? It's still shit going on that we don't even fucking know about.
So all right, so bang, right? So me and you had fathers that actually were on that side of law enforcement. Our views aren't going to match with our fathers.
No.
I spoke to my dad I spoke to him about this as a retired Camden cop. And his whole thing is, it doesn't matter how you spin it. This was a public execution.
Okay.
I agree.
This was a public execution. If nobody was going to bring this to the light, what would happen next? Who could have happened next? How many could have happened next? He was on. This man was
I ain't going
recorded.
to hold you. It's still going to happen.
How many of them have been recorded, knowing they're being recorded, and still commit the murder?
It's still going to happen.
It's still going to happen, bro.
I
I get what
care
you're
how
saying.
much we do this,
I totally
don't care how much
understand
we
it,
do
but
that,
it's gonna happen.
to happen again.
I don't think it's going to happen again.
You don't think so?
I think the change is now.
Change is not going to be where at.
No, I'm not saying it's going to be. I'm not saying it's going to be tomorrow. But now that you have, black people are the strongest.
Don't worry about it.
We are the strongest. We were always seen as the strongest minority, right? If we do what should be done for us, you don't allow this to happen anymore.
But that's what I'm saying. We are strong, but we don't. We don't have people. I'm sorry, Mark. We don't have people that want to be led though.
That's not true. I don't think that's true about everybody.
I never said everybody. I just said we had some people that don't want to be led though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to be told what to do.
You ain't
You
gotta
feel
be
what I'm
told
saying?
what
We
to
not
do.
organized.
What's best for?
There you go.
We're not organized, bro. Let's just keep it real. We are strong, but we're just not organized.
So,
You know what?
we agree it's systematic, right? We should be writing the system.
Yes.
But doesn't it go above just police?
Absolutely.
It does. Yeah. No, I'm not
Doesn't it
saying
go
that.
above that?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, no,
You
I'm
know
not
how you
saying
ride the system? If you gonna ride, and I love my black people, if you gonna ride for black people getting killed by cops, you gotta ride for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ride for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We can't just look at it and say, all right, well, a black person got killed, so all right, we gotta ride now. Nah, if a white person get killed, you gotta ride for that white person as well. It's police brutality.
But why do we have to do it when nobody's doing it for us?
Because we want the change because we're the most effective.
The change happens to us the most. We've already started out with the injustice from the beginning. We're born a step behind. They're born with they have a head start. Let's get it right. Because I don't want to say white people, but Caucasian people are already born.
The same word.
It is. They're already born. I don't want to go white, black. Caucasian people already have 2 steps ahead. Their race is already run for them.
Absolutely.
They're halfway already
They're
ahead.
taught. Yeah, they're taught it.
So
They're taught it.
how do we even that race?
They're not born.
When that pertains to injustice, like if they're getting killed more than us by white cops, but we're getting killed unjust, like we're getting killed, it's execution, it's murder, it's public, but theirs isn't. How do we get it to stop? Period. Where it's, cops are trained to kill. You got cops that shoot to kill. Most Camden cops that before Metro, they'll tell you when they shoot and they kill. They in a war zone. That's how they felt.
Right.
Every cop ain't policing in a war zone. Let's be real.
So it's. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, because it's different between shooting and actually seeing somebody literally saying they can't breathe. Right?
Yes.
They can't breathe.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm going to die. You're on my neck. You're on my chest. I can't
And
breathe.
you smile at me.
And then shooting somebody differently. If somebody shoot at me, hell yeah, I'm going to shoot back at you. I don't give a fuck if you black, brown, yellow. If you're a fucking toddler. You shoot at me, I'm shooting fuck at you.
I needed to get that. I needed you to get it right there because before this, that's what it was. It was black men getting gunned down unfairly by cops.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now we witness a physical execution of a black man.
Because it has to be that. Now now we can't shoot or whatever. Now we gotta do it a different way.
Now I'm gonna suffocate the motherfucker.
Yes. So now we gotta do it a different way. But if it wasn't, let's
This is what I'm talking
let's say it
about.
wasn't filmed. Say it wasn't filmed.
Mm-hmm.
You think they'll get away with it?
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of get away with it
They
now.
get away with it
but-
now.
Yeah, because
but-
they go on like
Third degree.
But you think
What's
they
that like?
would-
How many
you
years
think
that?
they would tell their
10
report
Of course.
on the things that went on or whatever? Like, oh, you know what? It was justified.
So do you think this is now becoming a race war, or is it a systematic war?
It's always going
It's
to
always
be a race
gonna be a
war.
race war.
It's
always.
United States of America was built off of a racist
Yeah.
type
Facts.
thing.
I just
It
don't
would
want.
never be a time that's not race.
Right. I just
Or
don't
race
want.
war.
I just don't want us to get divided. Like for what I went through today. I don't want us to go through. Oh nigga, you was in the. Back in the day, you would have been in the house. I was outside picking cotton, whatever. Like, I don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I see it kind of happening on social media, like dark skinned people getting this more than light skinned people. You feel me? I don't want that to happen.
We can joke about it all day.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I'm not making a joke.
No, I'm saying that, but we
Yeah.
joke about it. Like
Yeah, right.
from our title, LSB.
Yeah, LSB podcast.
It is what it is. But when you get in front of a cop, when you get in front of a judge or whatever, you are
black. Exactly.
Ain't no if, ands, but you can be biracial. They gonna mark the black right on you.
Right.
So this is why I approve of how protesting and rioting is happening now. They're rioting everything.
So you approve on? I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
So you approve on them fucking up businesses and all that shit that doesn't have nothing to do with it.
Do I approve of it?
I'm asking. So you approve of that?
Fucking A. You wanna know why?
Why?
Will they get that building back?
They will, because it's insured.
Will they get that store back?
They will. I mean,
They
everything's
got
insured.
insurance.
Yeah, they got insurance. Yeah.
So y'all,
But
They
some things
don't.
got nothing to do with it. It's-
But
But they don't have
The-
nothing.
it's
This is
not
where I don't. This is where I don't
You don't
like it
agree
because
with, you don't agree with their
why am I
agreement
going
is-
to fuck something up that nobody had
No,
nothing to
see-
do with?
see,
Let's go fuck
alright,
the
so-
cops.
so it's-
Yeah, go to the police station. You
Why
want to
I'm gonna go fuck somebody?
police station,
Why I'm gonna fuck somebody?
Burn
business
City
up?
Hall down.
Why I'm gonna fuck somebody? business up? Right.
The
For what?
the
What am I doing that for? Because
they
they had nothing to do with the shit that's going on. They
You
didn't kill
know
him.
why niggas is doing
Because
that?
They didn't kill him.
it's different between the looting. Now you talking about looting,
Bro,
no, I don't.
but looting and what you're saying, you just said approve.
No, I approve of rioting. Yes, I do.
But I just
Wait,
asked
wait,
you.
Wait, no.
It's a
What's your
difference.
definition of riot?
I agree with
That's
some
what you gotta
fucking
ask.
shit up. I don't agree with the
I know,
stealing
but
of.
like-
I don't agree with the stealing of goods while you're doing
So
so.
that means
But
yeah, let's get into
That's what I'm
this.
saying. So I can fuck. Say you had a building. Say you had a building. You got
Nothing to do. Work hard for.
You work hard for your building.
Yup.
I'll fuck your building up.
If you are, if I'm a black owner and I know what's happening across the world, it's an injustice to my people.
I don't agree with that.
No,
Fuck
it's-
that shit. I be standing at the
I
door
don't
like
agree
Calvin's
I'm
dad
not
at barber shop.
especially you a black owner and you my brother. I'm not saying that you my brother. I'm saying like if I didn't know you a black owner and I know this is
I
a
don't
black
care about the
owner.
property.
I know this is. But listen,
Shit.
if I know this is a black owned,
Shit.
if I know this is a black owned business, I'm not doing that.
It's
You
not
ain't
a-
got
it's
nothing
not-
to do with
it's
what's
not
going
about
on.
the business. It's
I put
about
my
you
motherfucking
work
window
so
like this.
hard.
You
I
fuck
understand.
the cop
I
cars up. You
understand
fuck
what
the you
you
fuck
saying,
the building
No, you
courts
fuck-
up. You fuck the
You
cops.
fuck up
doing that.
everything.
No, you
Right.
don't.
But here go another thing I want to get into now.
It's looting. You don't do
When
that.
it comes to that looting shit,
See,
are you standing up for the cause or you out there looting because you can get some free shit?
Nah, you just heard me say I don't agree with looting.
Motherfuckers out there, I think
People doing
motherfuckers
that,
doing
yeah.
that shit because they get some free
You heard me
shit.
say I don't agree with looting because I don't think looting does anything. Now,
But you kinda- but
if
you
they
kinda-
burn,
you
no,
kinda
if they,
did,
no,
bro.
I didn't. I don't agree with looting. I said
No,
it
he
3
said
times.
that.
I don't agree
I
with
know.
looting.
No, he said he ain't lit. But when I asked him,
I agree with
somebody fucking
rioting.
somebody's shit
Yes, you can fuck it up.
So
Looting is still
you
kind of.
know the problem.
Looting
It's not
is
just
still-
stealing though, bro.
If they burn Target down without taking shit out of it, that's rioting. All that shit got burnt down. That's not looting. It's
But
different.
that's still fucking up a
But
building
you
that
know
has
why?
nothing to do with it.
So
It don't matter. Target is.
I'm not defending Target and
I'm not defending none of them.
It's
So would
Target
you?
is
So
Target.
would you?
It's a
So
building.
if they burn Gucci, would it be okay?
Listen to me.
If
So
they burn Gucci down, knowing that Gucci has some racist shit
the
that they've done.
reason,
Some racist
but
shit,
they still,
yeah.
black people
Everybody still
buy
buy it.
I'm just saying, is it okay if they burn that down because of that?
Yeah, you being racist? All right.
No,
Fuck it.
but
You wanna be
Target.
racist?
So we were talking about Target.
No, see,
it was,
so-
it was a couple of different instances why they looted Target. One said because they supported the police department.
Yes.
First of all,
Because they what?
every single
Oh, what they-
Target they were supporting the police department.
Oh,
Every single business is probably going to support the police department
because they
because
come
if
there.
something comes on or whatever, they got the support for it.
So guess
you
what?
can't use that
No,
to
no,
me.
you
I
ready?
don't give a fuck what nobody
You ready?
says.
Come on,
You
hey,
ready?
get the
No,
juice
you
with
ready?
this one.
Walmart, we support.
No, you ready?
Yes.
All those businesses support the police system, right?
Mhm.
That's what you just said.
No, I
No.
said Target. We're talking about Target. We're not talking about all the
Okay,
businesses.
so
That's what the
all
report
those-
was.
So Target supports the police system.
Because
It's a systematic problem. What are we rioting? The systematic problem. So all them motherfuckers can get burnt down to the fucking ground. Who cares?
and that's cool. But then another report came out said that Target got looted or rioted on because they wasn't selling milk to the people who were protesting and they got pepper sprayed over there.
Yeah, I heard that one too.
If you are dealing with a cause and you got pepper spray and I see about 30 to 50 people trying to come into my store and saying, hey, I need to come buy milk, hell no, you're not coming in my shit.
Right.
Why? It's because I know some shit going to happen. You can't tell me that you're not going to have a business and you're going to let other people come to fucking your business.
So-
no, it doesn't make sense to me.
So hold on. You telling me that if you had a supermarket
Yes.
and motherfuckers got maced outside
Yes.
and you had the goods to sell them, to help them, you wouldn't let them in your store to buy those
But you
goods?
already see what's going on outside. You
But-
know it's going to get out of hand.
You
Pull
got
that
the...
motherfucking door, pull that thing out, and
All right,
shit.
listen. This is we all different.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm letting them sort of buy them up.
Then your store is going to get looted and have a big
And-
thing. But
they loot regardless.
all right, it's cool. But if we are so smart, and that's why I say you need to plan, if you are going to protest and you know that the cops are going to show up,
Organized.
why did
Like I
we
said.
not have a fucking antidote where you
Not
can go
organized.
and think about what happened at the other riots? Oh, they're going to come out. If you want to research it, come on, look, they're going to come out with pepper spray or whatever. How about you go, and I just saw that a recipe on how to counteract pepper spray or counteract that stuff over there. Why didn't you have that shit available for yourself? So now you're not going to a store and then deal with that or whatever. Shit should be planned.
Listen,
Again.
I feel you, but there is no playbook on this shit.
It's not-
It's being
Wait,
it's being free.
But why,
It's
but,
being
why,
free.
but why is it not a playbook? Why can't we make a playbook? We haven't had a playbook all the time or whatever. Shit has not happened. We need to change the way we think
You
so
wanna-
we can make better
No,
change.
You
So-
wanna know, all right, so when Martin Luther King was here, he got killed
Mhm.
for making everything non-violent.
I'm not saying that
Malcolm
you
got
have to be
killed for
non-violent.
China-
You just
China
have to
beat
change
for
the
doing
way
the
you
opposite.
think.
No,
So you
Martin
know,
Luther King
no.
just didn't want you to see
No,
color. He
Malcolm,
didn't want you to see
listen,
color.
so-
And that's the same thing.
No.
We shouldn't see color.
But he
No, we always want to see
he was the
color.
opposite.
We, I mean, as a
He
nation,
was
we
more,
shouldn't see
he was
color.
more
It
about
should
the
be-
violence.
No,
It should be,
He-
it's
he
stand up
wasn't-
for everybody.
Malcolm X wasn't more about the violence. He was telling you that he doesn't care about the way you go about getting shit done.
Any mean that's
Anything
Now,
necessary.
prior
More
to
violence.
him leaving the Nation of Islam,
It was
he
a
was
lot of
more
shit.
race.
It was a lot of shit with
It
it.
was more racism.
But then again, you
when
still-
he was
still got
him,
called for it.
when it was just him, he was saying by any means necessary. Right now, I agree with all the rioting, all the protests, because it's by any fucking means.
But we keep
But I don't-
doing it over and over again.
Have you seen?
It
Yo,
has-
wait.
it
Did
First
y'all
of all,
see? Did y'all see? Wait. Did y'all see the video of the bull? He was like 30. I think he was 31, talking to the 40-year-old.
Yes, that was it.
Did you see
gotta
that? He's
think a
saying you
different
got.
way. I've been saying
You
that
gotta
for
go about. I'm gonna send it to you so you can pop it up on there.
What you do?
He was talking to the 40-year-old, and then he was talking to the 16-year-old. He said he's angry. I'm angry. Y'all, the younger generation has to make a better way because right now what we're
Keep
doing,
doing the
we're
same
doing
thing
the same
over
thing,
and
and
over
it
again.
ain't changing.
The difference
We
is
did it in Ferguson. We did it.
It's not changing.
this
He
is-
was saying some
no,
shit.
This is the part you're not recognizing that is changing.
What's changing?
It happened in Ferguson and only in Ferguson. It happened in Baltimore and only
You
in
just
Baltimore.
saying, you just saying everybody doing everything.
No.
It ain't no only there.
No,
If it
listen.
happened Ferguson, it happened in Baltimore, it's happening in other places.
They're not listening to right now. What's happening right now? It happened in Ferguson and only rioted in Ferguson. It happened in Baltimore. Only riot in Baltimore.
Bro.
It happened in fucking. No, listen.
You
It
said the
happened.
same thing is not changing, bro.
You're not listening though. It is changing.
It's
You're just
still-
not recognizing the
but
change.
it's
It just make it. It's just
No,
global.
it happened.
Yeah.
Exactly. It happened
That's
in
it.
one area. Now it's global. Now they see power. It's a difference.
Power on what?
Happening in one place compared to happening everywhere is different.
Power
If
on
you
what,
do
though?
it out of one little dot compared to doing it over 60 fucking dots, it's different.
So you
It's
saying-
changed. It's spread. Now you
So
have
you
to
said it's
recognize.
spreading. You said you recognize. I get that, but it's more so. What has changed?
Well, he's saying that the changing is happening.
I know what
now.
he's saying.
But I still don't agree with it. I
You
understand.
know what I'm saying?
I
But
understand what you're
what
saying.
has changed?
We talk about this.
Nothing has changed. They
No.
still gonna kill us.
You're not recognizing.
I mean, it's not really overnight
the
change.
change,
though.
the
It's not.
change has came at. There's more revolt across the world. Now more of us are revolting. It's not just in that area.
I agree with you.
When it happened to Philando Castile, guess what? They didn't do this shit. They didn't do this when he got killed in front of his kid. They didn't do this shit.
Right.
But guess what? Now that they got to watch an execution in that same fucking place, what happened now? The world now. It's a change. People
I
are saying that
think it's a
unit.
thing where people are just tired of everything that's.
So what are they
going
doing
on.
now?
I mean, I get what you're
Again,
saying.
You got it just felt the right time. COVID.
Yes,
you
yeah,
just
yeah,
said
yeah.
it felt
Again.
the wrong time. You didn't have a
Everybody
fucking
need to get
job.
out and
It
get
just
their
so
own
it's
work.
happening
I think
wrong
it's
time.
just- it's a thing
the
now
anger
to-
part of that is, yes, all this shit was happening at one time.
Right.
That's the anger part. That's going into the anger. But I'm saying the change. You saying the change? Where's the change at? The change is that we as a people, along with other races, are starting to stand with us across the nation. It's not just
I-
one
I hear
area.
that.
That's
I hear that.
amazing, but the
I hear that.
change is not going
No,
to
now
come.
you're saying the systematic change
But
has to
the
come.
the change has to come 10 years from now.
Right.
Why I say 10 years from now? Because it's going to take time.
So do you think it would? Do you think it would change? And I asked everybody this since it happened. Do you think it would change if a black cop killed a white kid and it was public?
Because because it's not white lives
It's
matter.
not-
It's just
yeah,
black
it's
lives matter.
No.
Right.
Do you think it would be
Right.
more attention to the system
But you know why?
if a black cop killed
That
a white
nigga,
kid?
truthfully, if that would happen, that black cop is
Again,
going
if
to
they
jail
killed
for
him
life.
that
They ain't gonna
way
give
or
him no
whatever,
fucking
you know
third or
why?
second degree. like
It
they
would
give
change.
him.
You know why? Because of money.
That's it. Money is an issue. Money is an issue.
If we as a people think about
when we get done,
the black dollar, the black dollar is real.
oh yeah, you remember Black Wall Street and all that?
Yeah, but
They
we
burned
talk-
Black Wall Street.
I know, I get that. No, I understand.
because of it's becoming too.
It was coming too powerful. That's what I'm
The
saying.
black
Black
dollar.
Wall
We
Street,
talk
Black
about
Wall
all
Street.
this other stuff and all that, and anger
So true.
and rage. Man, it's the black dollar.
So cute. So if
That's why I
if
answer
you was
the
out there, if you was out there, right, all the rioting and all that stuff going on, and you seen, say you seen a couple, like three black people beating up a white cop, what would you do?
Try to
I'm
break
gonna
it up.
ask everybody.
I'm gonna try to break it up. I ain't gonna sit there hype. I'm like, yo, fuck him up. Yeah, I ain't gonna be like that. Nah, yo, chill. This ain't the way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that white cop did something, it's a different story.
Right.
But if he ain't do nothing, y'all just whooping his ass because he white. That's not right, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to break it up. Some people gonna call me an Uncle Tom for that shit.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be like, nah, man,
So,
that's
so,
not
human,
right.
so basically, human lives matter too.
Everybody,
Human lives.
this is a subject I hate to
It's
touch because
different.
people, when people say
Definitely
Black
different.
Lives
So-
Matter
Right, I'm
and,
gonna go
and
around
all
with
lives matter, I'm a firm believer in all lives matter. I don't like Black lives. Yes, our Black lives do matter, but what about everybody? If you want change, you start with everybody.
Love letter.
You start with everybody.
Where you start reading your letter? Where you start reading your
I said it earlier. You start with everybody. Now, black people, the difference between us and like I said, I'm really neutral in between. On like, I don't agree with police brutality, but I'm neutral in between like how police deal with stuff and how us act. Us as black folks, we get pulled over. I got a boy. I was talking to my boy one day. My boy got pulled over, and before the cops get there, yes, can I help you? What the fuck I do? Oh, this and that. You know, you stopped me because I'm black. You already, and I'm telling you, calm the fuck down. You already calm the fuck up.
Right.
Calm the fuck down and talk to the police with some respect, and maybe nothing else got to go on.
Right.
My boy sitting there, yeah, can I help you? No. What did I do? This motherfucker drive around with suspended fucking license, registration and shit like that. No. Why? Because I'm black. And I'm just like, Chief, yo, if you talk to this guy with respect, maybe things will change differently. You know what I'm saying?
It all depends on the circumstances.
A white person get pulled over like this. Hey, can I help you? Yes. Or a white lady get pulled over and they crying.
So I agree with you on that, but it is some people who show their fucking ass, and
they show
white. They show their ass. If we ever did that, we most definitely go into motherfucking 6 feet underground. Right. They come out, they get a ticket. The fuck you give me a ticket for?
Right.
I fucking know you're fucking cheap. This and that. We ever do some shit like that? So that's why. I understand all lives matter, but the most important thing is Black Lives Matter because we are the ones that get affected by it more. If we do something or whatever,
read your letter.
I'm gonna give y'all an example. I'm gonna give y'all an example. I got pulled over. One time. I was driving.
Where you at?
God knows I don't know where the fuck I was at. Fucking
West Bubblefuck.
Somewhere down on 130 or some shit like that.
But you was at Hickstown.
So it was like to the Minson.
Nah, it was past that. Past that shit. Past Burlington. Past that shit. What's the fuck is that town?
He's past all that.
I had a show one night, and somebody was doing a show, so I was driving home, and the police pulled me over, and the police was like, "Yo, you were swerving." I know, I wasn't swerving, but I'm talking to him with respect. And this cop wanted me to fucking retaliate so bad in a negative way. And I'm just sitting there like, he saw me getting upset because he like, yo, you was drinking, you drunk. I'm like, I wasn't drunk. I'm like, so he pulled me over and he like,
I wasn't drunk.
I told him I had 2 drinks. This motherfucker made me walk a straight line, talking about some, nah, they flashed the flash, talking about your pupils dilated. Then he made me do my alphabet, but he didn't make me do my alphabet the regular way. He made me do them shits backwards. I'm sitting, I'm trying, motherfucker. I'm like, I'm sorry to tell you, Chief.
I would have hit him so line.
I'm like, I can't do that. And I'm being honest.
Einstein probably can't even do that
I'm
shit.
They getting mad at me and shit. They talk all shit to me, and I'm just like, fuck, man. Like I'm getting mad. My fist balling up, and he like, yo, what you get mad for? And I'm just like, you know what?
Don't let them get you there because that's how they.
I'm like, yo, I got a job. If you want to sit here and hit me with a DWI, I gotta defend that shit. I defend that shit. If you hit me with this shit, I can lose my job for this shit. And I'm not drunk right now. And I'm telling you, I'm not drunk right now. But you sit here telling me that I'm drunk. I killed them with kindness. They kept me up there for like 45 minutes. Then the next thing he's like, all right, man, listen, man. Yo, I'm not saying you was drinking, but you might need to pull over and go to Wawa and get some coffee or something like that. I'm wide awake though. And I'm just like fuck, man. Like that night right there, I realized something.
I
realized that as a black person, I'm a black person. Yes, I am a target, but at the same time, how you react to the situation.
Yes.
Some people.
All depends.
Yes, you're right. But if you gentle to the situation, sometimes if you just talk to the officer respect, you got less repercussions. But black people, us as black people, we're fucking round up already. Like I said, my boy.
It's been 40 years.
No, I didn't. My boy, keep in mind, fucking suspended license, suspended registration. I don't think he had insurance. Fucking all kind of shit. And he got pulled over another time and he was drinking. Well, he had open bottle in his trunk and he was sitting there sleeping. But I can see his mouth going there and he got in trouble for that shit. Us as black folks, we already got a chip on our fucking shoulder. Yes, we already targets, but we got a chip on our shoulder already because we feel like, fuck this shit. They pulled me over because I'm black. Talk to them with respect.
Give them a chance before you go to 0 to 100.
And some officers are pretty cool about situations.
I'm gonna say a line, and probably Marv the only one to catch it. You might catch it because you're right. Racism's still alive. Now listen.
What the fuck you think I am? Almost a rap?
Not that. It's the rapper that I'm gonna quote.
Butter better get it too. I know what you're gonna say.
Might be
Butter better get it too.
Racism's still alive. They just keep concealing it.
Yeah.
God, my boy, how easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Bitch ass
So my thing is,
riots,
I know he's not one of you like them guys.
Yeah.
So he said that, and I felt like he said that way back when he first came out.
First album.
And I feel like they never was concealing it. They've been right there this whole time.
It's been filmed now. It's being
Nah,
filmed.
before that, all right. So right.
It's never been.
So before that,
This nigga got a whole poem.
yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? I got some facts though. Before we seen it being filmed. It was filmed with Rodney King, right? 91. How old was you?
Yeah, remember Rodney?
How old was you?
10. I remember that. 9 or 10.
I think 9 or 10 years.
You was what? 7, 8,
How old was you?
It's like 9 and 10.
7.
7, right?
Seven.
All right. So I'm gonna say some other things that had the same exact thing happen to them that was close to home that none of us know about. In 1992, Malice Wayne in Detroit
I heard of that.
had the same thing happen. Wasn't filmed, wasn't documented. Took close to 20 years to get any justice. In 1997 and in 1999 in New York, you had Abner Louima and Amadou Diallo had the same exact shit happen. No publicity. Took 20 years to get any justice. You don't know about none of that shit.
You know what the difference is now
It was-
and then?
It was filmed in 1991.
Social media.
It was filmed you saw Rodney King, didn't you?
Best fucking friend that we all got right
Okay,
now.
so then right now with that, social media has shown us, I'm showing you what they didn't show us. We know of, social media started Eric Gardner, right? That's when you started seeing it get publicized, right? That's 2014.
Yeah.
Between 1999 and 2014, you had, in your favorite area, New Orleans, you had, not only was it a whole family gunned down, you had 2 brothers that were mentally disabled shot. When Hurricane Katrina hit, you had that happen.
I don't know about that.
Then you had New York, Sean Bell. Then in Cali, you had Oscar Grant.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Cali again, you had Kelly Thomas. Then we started getting film. Then we had Eric Gardner and Michael Brown and Walter Scott and Freddie Gray and Laquan McDonald. All that started happening. But we knew in 1991 that police didn't give a fuck about the black lives.
But let me say something,
bro. We've been
Let me say
way
something.
before 1991.
I'm gonna be upfront and
Socially
honest.
seeing it.
I'm gonna be upfront and honest.
Right, but we've been new. We've been knew that.
Some
From the
shit-
fucking move, from the shit, way
Some shit don't
way
go
back.
beyond.
Yeah,
You're right. Some
way
shit
back.
don't go beyond
Way back, bro.
where it happens at.
Yes.
Some shit don't go beyond where it happens. It happens somewhere and maybe in that proximity they know about it, but all of us don't know about it. But people like us, if some shit happened in Philly, we the fuck gonna know about it.
Yeah.
We gonna know about that shit. If the rest of the world don't know about it, we know about it. If the rest of the world don't know about it, we know about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to give y'all some facts, and y'all can tell me if y'all knew this or not.
Thanks, bro.
Over the course of a lifetime, black men face a 1 in a 1,000 risk of being killed during an encounter with police. Did you know that?
I knew that. Bro, it's a risk every time when we get pulled over. So, like, yeah, I kind of
The
knew that.
stats were dealing with a black man dealing with another black man.
I'm gonna put that up. I actually had the chart for that. I'm gonna put it up.
And
Bro,
that's
them
where,
motherfuckers is more nastier than
that's,
white
that's,
guys. I ain't
that's
gonna
why I
lie.
think we should have.
They nasty.
That's
Don't
why
sound
you
bad.
I didn't say. I said police. I didn't say a white
I
cop.
know, no,
Right, no, I
I,
get what you're
I
saying.
understand what you're
I get what you're
saying,
saying.
but we should say that same energy when anybody of a black race
Right,
gets killed,
right.
because it could be, and I don't want to turn this into something else because we.
So you're saying when it's not just a police
So
thing?
if Pookie kills Kareem,
All the time.
if Pookie kills Kareem,
Oh.
I'm listening.
Pookie's family is at the courthouse, is at doing this, is doing that, and they said, let fucking Pookie free.
No, keep Pookie out the fucking job. Shit.
It's like,
They do that.
I hate that shit.
We need
Hate
to
that shit.
fix, we need to make sure we send that same energy every single time when somebody gets killed.
Mm-hmm.
But since we know the killer,
But
we have changed that.
Change
No,
that.
yes.
I agree.
I'm
with
like,
you.
y'all know right now, if I ever
totally
kill
agree
somebody,
with you on that.
motherfuckers, y'all can love me all y'all want. Just keep my black ass in jail.
But the
Right.
Fuck that.
The focal point right now is police.
Oh, absolutely, yes, yes, yes.
And the
But that's why.
systematic killing
But you
of
know
black
what?
men.
You know
Let's
what?
get
You know
try to
what's
take it back.
you know what's so crazy though? A lot of people don't want to hear the whole black on black.
No, and listen, we can.
That's the sad part about it. Like we want change, but can we change in each other?
Yes.
First, before we even worry about it, like I get it, I understand it, I get that these motherfuckers are killing. I
Can
do.
Can I give you one more number?
Oh, can I?
Go ahead, you can finish that.
I get these motherfuckers is doing what they doing. I do. I understand it. I'm with it. I'm with my brothers. I'm with my sisters. I understand it. I'm not for the loot and all that. I get it. But my thing is, how can we really sit up here and say, not just us, I'm talking about black people in general. How can we really sit up here and say, we're gonna make a change, but we're not making a change with each other?
Facts.
Y'all not gonna like what I'm saying, but
bro, that's why when it comes to politics,
we don't want nobody else to do it to us.
Because I got a different stuff.
We don't want nobody else to do it to us. Or we can do it ourselves or whatever. We don't want, just like the N-word. Oh,
now
we can say the
we
N-word.
can say the N-word.
Now, Jupe and them will tell you, I've had fucking debates with Jupe and Prime about like crime. I'm blacker than them, shit. But I have debates about that shit. I be talking to them. I'm like, yo. Like they'll see something in a certain way, and I'm like, well, you gotta look at it from another way too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be open-minded enough to look at it from, I'm sorry, not from a white person standpoint of view, or just from a regular person standpoint of view. We was having a debate one time about the lady, what's her name, Barbecue Becky, whatever the fuck her name is. They called the cops on the people because they're black at the pool because she didn't see them. Motherfucker, if you lived in that fucking area and you saw people there, you don't know what the fuck went on. I so sad. I'm neutral with it. I'm not gonna say her stand up for them because they're black and they got kicked out, or she called the cops on them because they're black. You don't know what the fuck was going on. They live in a community with a pool and shit like that, and they might have been there disrespecting someone. Fuck this bitch. You know what I'm saying? These white people, this and that, and this, and she might have called the cops because some shit like that.
So I'm with you on that. I ain't look.
Yeah, you know what I'm
saying?
Bro, listen. Think about it.
Yeah, you got your
What you gonna do? What would you do?
What I do? Go ahead, I'm listening.
If you was living in a community and you knew other people weren't supposed to be there, you knew other people were supposed to be there, and you got some people there. I'm not saying that they did the ignorant shit. I'm not saying they did. I said, but you gotta also realize that it's always one person's story, another person's story, and then the fucking truth.
Did you know what you said though?
But if you
just asked me. You just said, how would I be if I lived in a community and I knew somebody shouldn't be there?
But
I'm black.
You don't know what the fuck was going on. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm black and I'm privileged, and I'm living in a gated community.
Black and I'm proud.
And I see other black people who don't live in the community at this public pool, and I should tell on them because I'm privileged to live behind these gates. No, I shouldn't.
No. But you ever see black folks? You ever see black folks like this? You ever see black folks who just fucking think? Like you ever been somewhere and you see black folks?
Ain't that reverse racism?
What you mean?
When you already against your own kind, because you can't
No.
You just said you know they ain't supposed to be there.
I'm a human first.
No,
You never seen a black person go somewhere. I'm not saying reverse. Yes, it is reverse. You're right.
Yes.
You see a black person, you go somewhere, and a black person automatically think. You ever see a fucking black person go somewhere and feel like they're fucking cookie in a milk factory and shit like that? A black person go somewhere and think that, everybody looking at me wrong because I'm black. And then I'm only white people. You ever see people like that?
Wait. Listen, y'all.
That's what I'm trying to say. And some black folks that are fucking ignorant about that shit, like, I'll be like, yo, chill the fuck out. You're like, yo, man, we cool. And some black people, nah, these white people, you know what I'm saying? We got a mutual boy. All right? And we went to a fucking bar one time. I'm not gonna say his name. Y'all don't care, bro. I'll say his name.
Okay.
We went to a bar one time.
Say names.
I can't.
say my name.
We went to a bar one time. A predominantly a white bar. One of them a club, actually. And we here, and this motherfucker just couldn't fucking loosen the fuck up because he felt like I'm not in the hood. I'm not around black people. We all these white people, and he couldn't loosen the fuck up. And I'm like, yo,
you know what?
You're here to have a good. It was black people there, but we here to have a good time.
He just wasn't around culture. I'm gonna give y'all a number, and we're gonna shut this topic down.
Yeah.
We're gonna shut this topic down. We can go.
We can keep on
We can
going.
go.
I'm down to keep it going.
We can do a part 2. How about that? We'll go.
I'm down.
Something else.
So we're gonna. I just want to say this before we go off and close this out. Now I want to know if y'all knew this, and then we can just end this shit. Black men and black boys face the highest risk of being killed by police. I ain't saying colored police, just by police.
Yeah, I knew that.
At a rate of 96 out of 100,000 deaths.
I don't know.
In comparison.
I don't know the number.
No, I'm telling you. in comparison
but I knew it was like
to white men and white boys who face a lower rate of 39 per 100,000 deaths.
But why would you not think that would be correct? Because we get pulled over and stopped
and all that
more
shit. So I kind of understand that. I just don't know the numbers.
So it's like, I
just didn't know the numbers. I mean,
it's like mass incarceration.
Yeah,
I believe that.
Now, some people gonna call me fucking Uncle Tom again.
Do it.
But let me tell you.
That hit me late, dog.
What it's about,
You are him.
how you deal with the fucking situation. Again, black folks got a chip on their fucking shoulder already. But
I agree.
So
we got a fucking chip there.
I agree with you on that.
I agree
But
with that one.
you can be as respectful. You can be as cool or calm with anybody, with a cop. If they find any little thing that you do, you can remain silent. That's the best thing to do.
You see how some people
They're still
do.
going to kind of do what they need to do.
Cop pulled my ass over, and he said this.
Hey, man, you get
Officer,
up.
I get shit, officer. Listen, put my
Yes,
hand on my back. Officer,
but
I get
again-
shit. Officer, oh God,
But
officer.
you still get locked up.
I get locked up, but I got my life. I can
Oh,
fight that
no,
later.
absolutely.
I can fight that later.
I'm
But
with
listen,
you on that.
but this is what I'm saying. It all depends. You can do all that shit. You can be cool, calm, cool, collectively. You never know what dickhead you want to get.
Man, well, if somebody recording
You
that
know
shit,
what I'm saying?
if I gotta be the example for everybody, to
Listen,
fucking
even if you record it and you still be good, you don't know what dickhead you're going to get. It all depends on the police.
So with that being said, I'm going to. Yeah, that's my job. It's my job.
Throw this fucking drink in here.
I want to say we're going to toast to improving ourselves and improving the system.
Yeah, it's all about. Yeah, wait, hold on.
If you want to stand for something,
Before we do that, it's just about coming togetherness. There's no.
That's a word too. He made that a word. Coming togetherness.
Togetherness.
people, if you gonna stand for something, and you gonna be a part of something, be a moving part of it.
Stand together.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it ain't just.
Don't be a follower.
And I can honestly say, it just ain't black people out there protesting. I seen whites with y'all.
So we out on this one. It's still.
Let's come together.
You know what I'm saying? Think about black people. I saw somebody say
Hey, one more time.
that if Puerto Rican people go call black people niggas, they need to stand up for the shit too. Listen, I mean, we're all people.
Yo, you just spoke some words right there.
Somebody put a post up about that shit.
Drink that fucking shot. We just made a toast.
They was like, yo, in Puerto Rican.
Right, and we've been standing around as the older ones, taking all this bullshit. Always hoping for a kumbaya fucking y'all. Come here. Always standing around for a kumbaya. Ain't nobody coming to protect us. Let me tell you, we gotta start our own fucking life. I understand, but let me tell you something right here. This 16, he's 16. Oh my God. They gonna kill him next week. He's 16. What we gonna do? You tell me. What we gonna do? This ain't the way. Cause they ready to let loose. If the United States president say, if you loot, we shoot. Then you see doing this going on. I know it. It's on your mind. But it's time to stand up. So at this point, I'm ready to die for what's going on. Let me tell you something. That's the problem that we got. You see, right now, it's gonna happen 10 years from now. And at 26, you're gonna be doing the same thing I'm doing. You understand that? 10 years. You're gonna be right here too. But he also got to stand up. What I need y'all to do right now at 16 is come up with a better way. Cause how we doing it, it ain't working. He angry at 46. I'm angry at 31. You angry at 16. It's over, you understand me? Putting yourself in harm's way is not the way. No, it's not. You and the other your counterparts the same age and that has that same power. Y'all come up with a better way. Cause we ain't doing it. Oh my God. And I have a 5-year-old son. Oh my God. And it ain't happening. I marched 4 years ago. Keep Lamont shot. Did the same shit y'all doing. The same exact thing night after night after night.